Hi friends, thank you so much for coming back to craft with me, and welcome if you're new to my channel. My name is Alyssa, and today we're making this fold-out envelope mini album. So I did add a little pocket on the front of my envelope here, and it says, if you're lucky enough to be different, never change. And I just added some little vellum clusters that I previously made, and I do have a video on these as well. And I added just another one of these little wooden hearts. I've been loving using these in my projects as of late, so I added one to this envelope. And then I have my Velcro enclosure, and it just opens up and folds out like so. And it's so long that I have to show it this way, so I'm gonna kind of try to just show you this in sections. So right at the top here, I love this like big journaling card. So I just glued that down to create some writing space. We now have this section here. So this is just a pocket I created that says have a nice day. And I have 3 little journaling cards tucked in there. And then these are my last 2 little panels in the front. So I just glued down a little index card for more writing space, added a little sticker there, and how cute is this little bird stamp? I love birds, so I just think this is the cutest little stamp. And then on the bottom panel here, I have a little envelope. It does open up, so you can write inside of that as well, or you could seal it up and put something small in there. And it says, keep going, keep growing, with a little butterfly there. And then there's my front again. And then it pulls up like this. So I just stuck this little 4x6 photo that I had right onto this panel. And it's just a random picture that I took. But the purples of the hydrangeas go with the purple of my paper, so I thought that worked out fine. And then on the bottom here, I just have a journaling card for more writing space with a beautiful sticker holding it down. And so that's it for this little fold out envelope mini album. So let's go ahead and we can create one of these together. For this project, you will just need 2 sheets of 6x12 papers. And you can use one 12x12 and just cut it in half, or you can use different pattern papers, whatever you would like to do. So let's take one of our 6x12s and we're gonna put it at the 12-inch side. And we're gonna score this one at 3 7.5 inches. So 3 7.5. Now let's go ahead and just fold these over. So we're going to fold the bigger portion here on the left inward. And then the smallest portion we're going to fold backward. So it's kind of like a little accordion fold there. So let's put this one aside. And we can grab our next 6x12 and we're going to put this at the 12-inch side, and we're going to score this one at 2 7.5. So 2 inches and 7.5. And for this one, we're just going to fold both ends inward. This. And now we're just going to attach our 2 sheets together. So we're going to bring our first sheet back, and we're going to take the smallest panel here and we're going to glue it to the biggest panel of our second sheet like this, so that this becomes a pocket. So I'm just going to flip it this way and pop some glue on these 3 edges. And then we'll attach our 2 pages together. So when you go to fold this up, you can fold it however you want to do it. So for example, you could start here on this end and fold it in, and then fold it back, and then fold everything up like this, and you'd get an envelope this way. And that's actually how I did my first example. So you can do it that way. You can also take these 2 sections here and fold them over, fold this section back, and then fold everything over like this. So there are lots of different ways to fold this up. So you can play around with your album and see which way you like to do it. It really doesn't matter. I will say that with my first one, the way that I folded it, the bottom part is open like that. So if you don't want it that way, you can fold your 2 panels over like how I showed you, fold this one back, and then bring everything up like this. And then you won't have an open bottom part here. So I think that's how I'm gonna do mine today. And I'm gonna add my Velcro enclosure first. And I'll just bring this down. And that way you know which panel is gonna be the outside of your envelope. Because with my first one, I started decorating all my panels, and then I realized I had decorated this part and it wasn't gonna close up. So definitely do your enclosure first. So I'm gonna hold mine this way, but I suppose you could also hold it this way. So I'm gonna start back here, and I'm just going to glue down just this plain writing paper. And I just put glue at the top there. Just so this could be flipped up if you want to do that. And now I'm gonna attempt to stamp this flower stamp on. I tried to use this before and I kept messing it up. So I'm gonna try again, and actually maybe I'll put it over here. So let's see how this goes. Wish me luck. Yay, it worked! I was literally putting my whole entire body weight onto this stamp. That's all I'm gonna do there. I'm gonna stick these 3 journaling cards right into my pocket here. And I just love this paper so much. So I'm just gonna add a little banner that says good things. Okay, I'm gonna use some foam tape to stick this little card on my next panel. And then down here, I will just put another journaling card. Along with a sticker. Can you even see this? This is just such a long project that it doesn't even fit on my desk. So there we have that panel. All right, so that's what it's looking like. And then we can just fold this part over and decorate these two blank panels. So these will hold 4x6 photos, and I'm just gonna grab this one I have as an example. I think I'll use some washi tape to attach it. And I'll just use some of my scraps to make a little side pocket over here. Oh, it looks like I already used this, but then peeled it off. All right, so I'll reuse this and do a side pocket here. This is a 4x6 project life journaling card that I did have to cut down a little bit, but I'll just stick that right in there. And another one that folds up. And I'll just stick that right in there as well. And perhaps I'll add a little flower sticker poking out like that. And I think that's it for the inside, actually. So let me just try to show you every panel that we did. So this can now get folded up. All right, and we can seal this. I'm actually gonna corner around my lid here. And then if you want to add a little pocket at the bottom, like how I did with my first one, I just used a scrap that I had, but I think this was like a 6-inch strip by 1.5. So you can choose any kind of size you want for that. But honestly, I don't feel like covering up this pretty paper, so I'm gonna glue this little heart gemstone right onto my lid. I'm also not really feeling the best right now, so I'm trying to keep it cute, but very, very simple. So I think that's gonna be it for my little fold out envelope mini album. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel as well for more crafty fun and inspiration. And leave me a comment down below. I would love to say hello to you. I'll see you all in my next video, and until then, happy crafting and huge hugs.